Hello students, in this video we are going to start transmission line. So we will start with introduction and primary constant. Let we begin our video. Transmission line. Transmission line are used to transfer power from one end to another end in the form of voltage and current waves. It is a guided structure. Suppose here is a source and load, so we will transmit the power from source to load by using the transmission line. Now, some type of transmission lines are coaxial cable, which is mostly used in TV. Parallel wire transmission line, which is used in landlines. Microstrip lines, planar lines. So these are some types of transmission lines. So transmission line basically consists of two or more parallel conductors. So it's like a coaxial cable. We know there is an inner conductor. This is the inner conductor, and there is the outer conductor. So there are two conductors. In between them dielectric is present, right? And in the parallel wire transmission line, two parallel conductors are there, and in between them dielectric is present. Now, primary constant of transmission lines. There are four types of primary constants in the transmission line, and first is resistance. So resistance, it is the resistance of conducting material which is used to manufacture the transmission line. It appears in series. Resistor is the resistance of the conducting material. It appears in series and it creates voltage decay. It creates voltage decay and it appears in series, right? So it causes voltage decay which is undesired. It causes voltage decay which is undesired. Conductance, it is the conductance of the dielectric material between the two conductors. Okay, if these are the walls of transmission line, so the conductance is due to the dielectric material which is present between these two materials. So it causes leakage of current and it appears in shunt. It is also undesired. So the third is capacitance. So why capacitance is present? Capacitance, there is a voltage on transmission line, hence there is an electric field. So due to the electric field there is capacitance, because to store the electric field power, some capacitance is present always. And for the coaxial cable, capacitance is 2 pi epsilon L upon ln B by A, and for parallel wire transmission line, capacitance is pi epsilon L upon ln D by R. Here R is the radius of wire and D is the distance between the wires. Inductance. So inductance, it is due to the current on the transmission line. There is a magnetic field inside, hence there is a inductance. So the value of inductance for coaxial cable, it is mu L upon 2 pi ln B by A. It is for coaxial cable, and inductance L, it is mu L upon pi ln D by R. It is for parallel wire transmission line. So the product LC, it is equal to mu epsilon, where the value of L, it is L is inductance per unit length and C is capacitance per unit length.